Jake Paul obliterates innocent Giba. He ain't innocent no more. He guilty. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also, subscribe to the channel for the latest and greatest in boxing. Jake Paul got a first-round knockout, 3 knockdowns in it. Ref seen enough. You know, you could argue that it could have went on, but it wasn't looking good for Gibson, innocent Giba or whatever. It wasn't looking good for him. Jake Paul, it's not much to tell. I mean, it's not much to like break down. I think Jake Paul controlled everything. He was jabbing. He looked a little bit nervous before the bell rang. They had some technical difficulties too, like before the telecast. I'll save that for a live stream, but the DAZN presentation was pretty horrible. He looked a little bit nervous, which would be normal since you haven't been a fighter all your life, like, you know, at the highest level, and you have people watching around the world or whatever. So when the fight kicked on, you know, he looked regular. He looked calm, and he was patient. Shane Mosley must have did some solid work with him because, you know, he did his thing. He jabbed. Neither guy went to the body much. It wasn't, you know, you weren't seeing like uppercuts or the craziest fluid combinations. He has to work on, when he's fighting a shorter person like that, creating space, because the innocent Giba dude, you know, he was like getting in close and it smothers your work a little bit. But he looked, you know, he looked solid. He took it serious. He was in shape. Obviously, he looked like Ivan Drago, you know, next to Rocky in this fight. So the innocent Giba, he didn't even look like they're in the same weight class. So it was kind of a weird fight for different reasons. But hey, this is what they put on. This is my breakdown. As far as Giba, I mean, he should probably go back to whatever, the making the videos and whatnot, because you're not gonna beat, like, especially real like professional fighters and stuff with his approach. Like, he wasn't really working for anything he was doing. He was like using his feet to kind of like, it was weird. It was like he was crouching down and then he would just like really charge his opponent. And credit to Jake Paul, because he must have worked on some things. He was timing him, or trying to time him. He was jabbing, and with the bigger frame, you know, it was like it was almost like Anthony Joshua versus Ruiz in the rematch, but it, you know, obviously a YouTube influencer version, and he was a bit more aggressive than Joshua was. You know, he didn't fight the innocent Giba scared or anything like that. So credit to Jake Paul on the victory. Kind of a weird event. Looks like they're doing it in a nightclub. You know, it's just a weird event. So I'm just trying to give you my opinion on the fight for what it was. Congrats to Jake Paul. 3 knockdowns, convincingly won. Pretty much a big finesse from Eddie Hearns in rematch room, because the Giba dude didn't look like he really had nothing on any type of amateur or pro level to even be in there. You know, at least the Jake Paul and Logan Paul and even KSI, they have some athleticism and a little bit of structure to what they're doing. But what I've seen from the Giba, I haven't seen his amateur or his past 2 fights or whatever, but his game plan, I don't see why that would be the game plan against a bigger person. But this is what happens when you're inexperienced and you don't necessarily know the ins and outs of the sweet science. So shout out to Shane Mosley, my guy, Sugar Shane Mosley, and Jake Paul. He done what he had to do. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Was it a circus show? Were you entertained? You know, let me know in the comment section. 2020 is about to be lit. We working, you know, I'm working around the clock. Drop it.